Greetings! Thrilled to see so many people here today. On what turned out to be a really, really nice day outside. We hadn't had one of those for a while. Just a reminder that we're going to be videotaping this, so while I'm going to be the only person on video, if y'all ask a question, your voice will be heard out there, wherever out there ends up being. We've got some housekeeping stuff, but before we do that, look what I have just for you. Guy walks into his dentist office, says, "I think I'm a moth." Dentist looks at him and says, "You think you're a moth?" "Yep." "You understand that's a little crazy, right?" "Yeah." "You understand you probably need a psychiatrist instead of a dentist, right?" "Yeah." "So I gotta ask, why did you come see me?" "Your light was on."
Oh.
Yeah, like that.
I don't get these jokes.
The one 2 weeks ago.
I didn't understand the last week.
I understood last week's, but the week before that.
Don't feel bad. I never understand that.
I'll explain that to you later, Paul. All right.
And I've heard them 4 times or 5 times. I still don't understand.
All right. Now, I mentioned housekeeping stuff. I have the impression that everybody here has caught on to everything I've said over the past couple months, and no review would be required. Is that a safe? Okay. Believe it or not, y'all are going to be a lot better able to understand things I talked about a month and a half ago if you hear them again. Okay? So we're going to give you that opportunity. Every 6 months, I run through a series of workshops on Saturday mornings. They go from 9:30 till 12:30 or so. They review topics that are in the Green Book.
You have pizza?
What's that?
You have pizza?
So, no, I actually do provide warm Krispy Kreme donuts from right up the hill. Probably going to start in June, but if you have the feeling it's like, yeah, I really wish I could take these lessons over again, you can do that too, because we do them every March and September just like clockwork. But the Saturday morning workshops are a good opportunity to hear things that you've heard before and will make more sense the next time you hear them. They're $5, 9:30 till 12:30 or so. I'll have a schedule out as soon as I talk with Teresa and talk with the Bridge Center, see what they have going on. Any questions on housekeeping stuff? All right. Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Are you making the videos available at all from past lessons?
That's an excellent question, and one that we have not figured out yet.
Okay.
I anticipate the answer is going to be yes. I anticipate they're going to be on the RBA website. And we've got things to work out with the webmaster and some other stuff to figure out. But at some point, I anticipate they'll probably be on the RBA site. Good question. Other questions? Yes, sir.
You don't go over the jokes, do you?
You know,
Don't leave.
I'm sensing some consternation about my case. And I can live with that. So anyone else have anything? All right. Today we are going to talk about Stayman. It's really the first convention a lot of bridge players learn. Before we talk about Stayman, we're going to do a little bit of review. Okay? There are 2 things that if Gov and I are having a conversation about a bridge hand that we want to figure out on any bridge hand. Okay? Those 2 things are, do we have enough points for a game contract? And do we have an 8-card major suit fit? Okay. Do we have enough points for a game contract? and do we have an 8-card major suit fit? Now, all of the bidding we've done so far has been responding to one of a suit. Okay, I open one of a suit, my partner responds, and then we figure out whether we have enough points for game and whether we have an 8-card major suit fit. Today, we're going to talk about responding to no trump. Now, I open one no trump. How many points do I have?
15 to 7.
Every single time?
Every single time.
Yes, every single time. The great thing about opening no trump is I can tell my partner, I got between this much and this much. Okay, I don't have less than 15. I don't have more than 17. And what I'm going to ask you to do is a little thing we bridge players like to call math. Math. Okay? How many points are we looking for a game contract? 25. 25. 25. The number we're looking for is 25. 26 would be better. 27 better still. But between the two hands, if we've got 25 points, we tend to be able to have a good shot at fulfilling a game contract. Game contracts are 3 no trump, 4 of a major. We don't go out of our way looking for 5 of a minor. So we're just going to do something I like to call math. Judy, can you see if there's a new pin somewhere in the thing there, please? All right. So my partner is open 1 no trump. How many points does he have?
15 to 7.
15 to 17. Okay, unless I have an exceptionally shapely hand, if I've got a 0 to 7 count, do I have any interest in game? No. I don't have any interest in game if I've got a 7 count, because the most my partner can have is 17. Okay, and if he's got... Thank you. If he's got 17 and I've got 7, then between the two of us, we've got 24, which is almost enough for game, which is another way of saying not enough for game. So 0 to 7, I don't have any interest in game. Now, if I have 8 or 9 points, do I have any interest in game?
No.
Yeah. Do I want to be in game?
Yes.
Maybe. I may or may not. If my partner has 15 points, do I want to be in game? No. If he's got 17, do I want to be in game? Yeah. 17 plus 8 is 25, which is enough. Okay? And if I've got 10 points and my partner's open a no trump, do I want to be in game? Yep. At a minimum, we got 25 points, okay, which is enough for a game contract. Now that, if you get that concept, you have gotten what you need to know about do we belong in a game contract or not when partners open a no trump. Okay. Of course, if partner opens 2 no trump, the point values go down. If my partner opens 2 no trump, he has 20 or 21 points. So all I need is a 5 count to have enough for a game contract. Okay. That's the first part. Do we have enough for a game contract? Now the second part is, do we have an 8-card major suit fit? There are a couple of conventions that we will use to determine whether we have an 8-card major suit fit or not. And they are called Stayman, okay, and Jacoby transfers. Jacoby transfers we'll talk about next week. Now the concept of Stayman and Jacoby transfers is very similar to the concept of how you tell your partner whether you have a 5-card major when you're opening the bidding. Okay? I had this hand. I said, aha, this is an opening hand. I'm going to open one of a suit. Okay? If I have a 5-card major, I'm going to tell my partner that I have a 5-card major by opening in that major. Okay? If I have a 4-card major, or if I don't have a 5-card major, I'm going to open one of a minor, and my partner is going to tell me whether he has a 4-card major on his next bid if he has enough stuff to bid. The concept of Stayman is the same thing, except when I bid Stayman, every single time I have interest in game until I don't. And we'll figure out when I don't in a bit. Any Dr. Pepper fans out there? Back in the day? Drank it at 2, 4, and 10? 10, 4, and 2? 10, 2, and 4, thank you. Okay. So Dr. Pepper, 10, 2, and 4. It does a body good. Anyway, Stayman has a similar thing. It's 2, 4, and 8. Stayman, 2 clubs, promises at least 1 4-card major and at least 8 high card points. Okay, Stayman promises at least 1 4-card major and at least 8 high card points. And the concept is this. Stayman exists to find out if partner has a 4-card major. When do you care whether your partner has a 4-card major? When you have a 4-card major. If you don't have a 4-card major, you really don't care whether your partner has a 4-card major. Does that make some sense? All right. So I've got a warm-up hand for you. All right. How many high card points? You got 13 count. Okay? Partner opens the no trump. Next person passes and it's your bid. Okay. Do you have enough points for game? Yep. Do you have an 8-card major suit fit?
No.
Nope. If only there were a bid I could make that told my partner, we have enough points for game and we don't have an 8-card major suit fit. Can anyone think of a bid that would communicate that to your partner? 3 no trump. Hey partner, we don't have an 8-card major suit fit. We have enough points for game. Good luck, play well. Try to take 9 tricks. I'm going to write that here. Okay. 3 no is the bid that you make when you got 10 plus points and you don't have an 8-card major suit fit. Now, part of the beauty of Stayman is its simplicity. Who here has not done the reading and has not played Stayman? Excellent. Gonna talk to you. Okay. When I bid a no trump, the bid that starts a Stayman sequence is 2 clubs. Okay. 1 no trump past 2 clubs is our code for partner, do you have a 4-card major? It is a totally conventional bid. It says nothing about clubs. There are only 3 possible responses to Stayman. You got your 2 diamonds, you got your 2 hearts, and you got your 2 spades. Okay? Now again, Stayman exists to find out if you have a 4-card major. So if I open a no trump and you say 2 clubs and I say 2 spades, what do I have? 4 spades. Okay. 1 no trump, 2 clubs, 2 hearts. What do I have? 4 hearts. 1 no trump, 2 clubs, 2 diamonds. What do I have? I don't have hearts and I don't have spades. Okay, so very simply, if I have a major, I'm going to tell you. If I don't, my bid is 2 diamonds. Okay? Very simple convention. If I have a 4-card major, I'm going to tell you. If I don't, my response is 2 diamonds. Questions so far? Yes, sir.
What if, you bid the 1 no trump, your partner does the 2 clubs, and you have a 3-card major, and it kind of, sometimes that works. Right? Sometimes a 7-card, it works.
Sometimes,
troublemaker, I know.
sometimes it does. There will be times where it will benefit you to freely bid a 3-card major. Hold on. Okay.
If you've got a singleton somewhere.
I was waiting to see if lightning would strike, and it didn't. So apparently that, if your partner is asking you a specific question, answer their question. Okay? And what he said is right. There are times where playing in a 4-3 fit in a major will be better than playing in no trump. The problem is you don't really know when those times are unless one of the opponents has been strongly bidding a suit and you find out that neither of you have stoppers in it. So for now, when your partner asks, do you have a 4-card major, you will confine your answers to majors that actually have 4 cards in them. Could have 5. By the way, anybody here ever opened a no trump with a 5-card major? Seriously, am I the only one? Oh my God. Okay, Govind has. Okay, so he didn't ask if you had a 5-card major. So if you have a 5-card major, just answer as though you have a 4-card major. Questions so far?
Oh, what if my partner open 1 no trump and I really don't have any 4 spade, 4 heart, neither of them, and really good club? So how can tell Stayman or not?
I never get dealt that hand.
No.
You will find that bidding revolves around the majors. There are ways to tell your partner that you have a minor suit, but for now we're going to stick with, do you have a 4-card major for Stayman? Good question. Yes, ma'am.
What happens if your partner bids 2 diamonds and you get stuck with it?
You don't. Good question. And I'll tell you why you don't in a moment. One in the back, question? All right. So the auction is gone. One, yeah, yes, ma'am.
One question. When you're using Stayman, do you have to guarantee you've got at least 1 honor
Nope.
or 2 honor? Are you
Nope.
in those?
Nope.
Not-
If I've got 4 hearts to the 8,
But
that's
they
a
could be in the minors. Their 8 points could all be in the minors.
absolutely. If I have a 9 count and ace king in clubs and king of diamonds and 4 hearts to the 9, I'm going to bid Stayman because invariably, if we have an 8-card major suit fit, we tend to be able to take at least 1 more trick playing in that major than in no trump. It just works that way. We can trump something somewhere in one hand or the other. Or we prevent the opponents from running 5 tricks in a suit. In general, 8 cards in a major plays better than no trump by at least 1 trick. All right, now I'm going to answer her question. What happens if I get stuck in 2 diamonds? Let me tell you. The auction is going to proceed. And I'm going to give you some advice. Anybody here playing with your spouse? Okay, I don't need to show off hands. Okay, but if you are not playing with your spouse, and the auction goes 1 no trump, pass, 2 clubs, hey, I'd like to know if you have a 4-card major, and if it goes pass, 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 you should feel free to look for another partner. You asked a question, and they just, you asked me a question? Oh, we're playing Stayman? Okay. Should only happen once. Should never happen. If it ever happens. So, your partner will respond. I've never heard of anyone passing Stayman. I've been doing this for a while. They always answer. They're going to say either 2 diamonds or 2 hearts or 2 spades. I'm going to say they say 2 hearts. Okay? When they say 2 hearts, they have told you what? They have 4 hearts, and they already opened a no trump. So they have a no trump opener with 4 hearts. After your partner responds, your next bid will be somewhere on this matrix. 99 times out of 100. Right? Now, I'm going to give you a hint. No. All right. How many high card points? 11. So my partner's open no trump. Do we have enough points for game? Yep.
Maybe.
Okay. Yep. I've got 11. He's open no trump. We have enough points for game. Okay. So I've got a 4-card heart suit. So I bid Stayman. One no trump, pass 2 clubs. Hey partner, do you have a 4-card major? Pass. Partner bids 2 hearts. Yes! We have a fit. Do we have enough points for game? Do we know where we want to play? So my bid is 4 hearts. 4 hearts. Okay? 4 of a major for a game contract. Okay? So without a fit, okay, next hand, same hand. How cool is this? 1 no trump, pass 2 clubs, pass. My partner bids 2 spades. Do we have enough points for game? Yep, I already knew that. Do we have an 8-card major suit fit? No. We do not. So I've got a bid that I can tell my partner this. That bid is 3 no trump. Okay, we have enough points for game because I've got a way to invite him as well. So if I've got more, if I have enough to be in game, I need to put him in game. I need to tell him, hey partner, I don't care what your no trump looks like, want to be in a game contract. Okay. So now I have this. Partner opens the no trump. I say 2 clubs. I've got 9 points. I have interest in game. Boy, I hope my partner has hearts. Boy, I hope my partner has hearts. Boy, I hope my partner has hearts. And when I bid 2 clubs, my partner says 2 spades. Go! Partner doesn't have hearts. Now what do I tell him? Okay. Now I bid 2 no trump. Partner, I'm still inviting. Okay. I'm inviting you to game. I've got 8 or 9 points. We do not have an 8-card major suit fit based on your response. So look at your hand. If you have 15 points, you want to pass. If you have 17 points, we want to be in 3-no. If you've got 16, look for a 5-card suit, some extra 10s and 9s, something that would tip the scale towards being in game versus passing my invitation. Okay. Now, got one more for you. This is the fun one. I'm going to make a change. Because I can. If you only have 12 cards, don't bid no trump. Seriously. It's a rule. All right. So do I have interest in game? Partner opens a no trump? Yep. I have a 9 count. And please bid hearts, please bid hearts, please bid hearts. My partner bids hearts. How many points do I have? 9. So this is an invitational hand. Did my hand get better when my partner bid hearts? Why? I've got a doubleton. What's a doubleton worth? About a point. So my 9 count actually became a 10 count. And what do we do with 10 counts? We don't partner in games. So this hand would be invitational without a fit. It becomes game going with the fit. So with this hand, I would bid 4 hearts. Give me this hand, and I'll just bid 3.
What is that under the diamond? Is that just
Isn't that a queen there? So why one is it?
That it's a 9.
Oh, 9.
Yeah, I need to get into my stock of good wide pins. Sorry, and eraser wouldn't hurt either. Any questions about Stayman? Because we've just covered 99% of it. Yes, ma'am.
What happens if you have 2 4-card majors?
Ah, that's a good question. Here in Richmond, we respond 2 hearts. On the left coast, I understand they respond 2 spades. Truth be told, it really doesn't matter as long as your Stayman bid every single time promises a 4-card major. Because if I bid Stayman and I don't raise your major, I've got the other one. But in Richmond, if you got 2 4-card majors, the normal thing is to respond 2 hearts with 4 hearts and 4 spades. All right, got one more hand for you. You're going to like this. You might. Might not. So you have this hand. That's a little too good. All right, your partner's up in 1 note trump. How many points does he have? He's got 15 to 17. So between the 2 of you, how many points do y'all have? 15 to 17. Your partner is bringing a knife to a gunfight, which is never a good way to play bridge. Now, how's 1 note trump going to do? Oh, it's going to go down in bloody flames. With bad luck, it goes down in bloody doubled flames. Now, if only you had a way to get your partner to bid diamonds, hearts, or spades. Because if you had a bid where your partner's only possible response was diamonds, hearts, or spades, you could get him out of a 1 note trump contract into a what should be a better 2 diamond or 2 heart or 2 spade contract. Can anyone think of a bid where your only possible responses are 2 diamonds or 2 hearts or 2 spades? Stayman. So, with this hand, your partner opens the note trump and you say, 2 clubs. Partner, do you have a 4-card major? And your partner's over there. Yes! I've got 17 points. We're going to game. I don't know where we're going, but we're going to game somewhere. And he bids whatever he bids. I'm going to say 2 hearts. And you say, yes! Just kidding. Good luck, play well. It's trying to get you out of a bad 1 note trump contract into a less bad 2 heart contract, and I was successful. Okay? This convention has a name. Does anyone know the name of the convention? It is aptly named Garbage Stayman. Yes, ma'am.
Can you still do garbage Stayman if it was 3, 4, 5 1?
Yes. Her question was, would I do garbage Stayman with this hand? If I had a 3-card major, a 4-card major, 5-card diamond suit, and a stiff club. Yeah, because even if partner bids 2 spades, that still rates to do at least as well as a god-awful 1 note trump contract. Okay? All right. I see y'all have cleverly arranged yourselves in groups of 4, well, except for this table, and these guys. Anyway, it's time to play bridge. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.